everyone, and welcome. I'm Tammy from Nutmeg Notebook. We are so glad that you could be with us today. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We did. We're so happy to be here with you today. It is rather a dreary day here in Northern California. There is absolutely no sunshine, but it's a really good day to share with you a lot of wonderful deals that are going on for Black Friday. We like to keep track of all the wonderful items that we like to use that help us with our whole food plant-based lifestyle. And so on our Amazon page, we have curated different categories for you with lots of wonderful Amazon deals. And we even included things for children because over the years we have bought a lot of amazing things off of Amazon for our grandchildren, and there are some really good deals on some things today. And so, you know, get your gift list out, and we're going to go over some of the deals that we have found. We're going to share with you tried and true things that we have purchased or received as gifts that we absolutely love, that we think will also be helpful to you this year in your gift giving as well. I wanted to share with you something that the grandkiddos made yesterday. They brought these with them. They had spent quite a few hours the day before making these little place cards for our Thanksgiving table. So they call Tom Lito and they call me Lita. And so that's kind of like little grandma, little grandpa in Spanish, which we absolutely love. And so our daughter printed these out, and then the kids cut them out, and look at even feet on the bottom. So cute. So anyway, our son took his home. He's like, oh, I'm going to take that home and decorate my table with that for the next couple of weeks. So anyway, that was really fun and cute. I hope that you were able to get together with loved ones, friends. You know, sometimes we aren't able to be with our blood relatives, but there's a saying that friends are the relatives that we choose. So, which I really like. That's so cool. Tom, did you want to come on and say hello?
I can do that.
Hey, there he is. He was just checking and making sure that everything was working, streaming.
I heard you talking.
Volume.
So, yeah, I heard you talking. So
good.
I think we're good. And if we're not good, then somebody should leave a comment.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Let us know that you're here if you would. If you do enjoy the video, we would so appreciate it if you would give us a thumbs up. You can do that now if you wish. And also in the show notes, Tom, you have already placed.
Yeah, I've done some homework, and so I mean, if you're watching on a TV, that's fine. You can hang out and then check out the show notes later on your computer or on your phone or your tablet or whatever. But I do. We're going to talk about each thing Tammy briefly mentioned earlier. There are official links to each page on the 2 pages on Amazon that Tammy prepared over in recent weeks. And then I do have tabs open and links in the show notes to specifically Vitamix, Holland Bowl Mill, JOI. I'm going to find the one for Super Cubes. I haven't done that yet. I can work on that while you're chatting.
Oh, and the new game that we played yesterday
Puzzle. Did you add it?
I did add it, but it's in my office if you want to grab that and bring it out.
Okay, I'll go grab that, and it'll show up. Even though you just put it in, it'll show up when they click on it.
Yeah.
So anyway, all of the informational links are in the show notes, and I put links to our 3 most recent emails for those of you that are not subscribed to nutmegnotebook.com.
Why would they not be subscribed?
I don't know. But there's, you know, we did an email for Vitamix, we did one for Amazon, and we did one for Tammy's curated Amazon list. Just kind of a preview of what's in there, a little commentary and some links. So those links to the kind of overview pages of recent emails are also available for your purview if you so desire. So anyway, so I'll go find the Uzzle thing.
Okay, and I can start with the Holland Bowl Mill if you just want to pass me a bowl.
Talk about what's going on with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you come back, you can talk about Vitamix.
Do you want my bowl or your bowl?
I have both out, actually, so I can show the people.
Oh, so we're getting fair treatment. Okay, back to, I'm just putting you back on.
Okay, sure.
Back to Tammy Cam.
So Amanda says hi. Darawa, I'm probably totally butchering that, says happy holidays from Daytona Beach. Love watching you both. And Tammy Jane, I like that. Tammy Jane says, hi, Tammy and Tom, watching you today from Washington State. And Elaine says, see and hear you fine from Clinton Township, Michigan. Watch you regularly, love your videos.
Oh, it's cold up there. So, so this is, just to be clear, I'm off camera here. Where's camera? Where's the other camera? This is my bowl. And this is Tammy's bowl. Hers is cherry, mine is beechwood. And you can tell that it's my bowl because it has a little tiny bit of my most recent salad right here stuck to it.
Oh my gosh. You didn't do a very good job cleaning that.
Tammy would never show you if she had a bit of salad on hers. But yeah, there it is.
I put
right
my
there.
finger over it.
I'm just trying to be as transparent as I can
There you
with my
go.
salad bowl.
Okay. Well, you guys, you can go ahead. You can let us know in the chat feed where you're watching from. That's always fun for us. Tom, I'm on camera too. Can I switch to one?
Sure.
Thank you. There we
As
go.
you wish.
Okay, yeah, I switched. I'm good. I'm all good. Let us know where you're watching from. That's always fun for us to see. So the first thing I want to talk about is Holland Bowl Mill. You know, we had a really nice sale with them a few weeks ago. If you missed that, which we know some of you did because you wrote to us and asked us if it was over. So it's back. And we're so excited about that. So Holland Bowl Mill Company is in Holland, Michigan. We have been working with them for, I don't know, close to 10 years, I think. And
Where's the puzzle? I don't know where the puzzle is.
it's on the shelves. It should be on the
Over
shelves
in the corner.
in my office, on the bookcase.
I was like looking on your desk.
And it's blue. It's a
Okay.
blue box.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I just need more guidance.
You needed more guidance. And so if you have followed us for any length of time, you know that we love to make chopped salads. It's a habit that we've been doing since 2015. We have one meal a day is a big, beautiful chopped salads. We like to chop them because it makes them more flavorful, easier to eat. It reduces the overall volume. We tend to be volume eaters, but it also reduces the volume of it, and it tastes better. And we have found the easiest way to make a chopped salad is to do that using our Holland Bowl Mill wood bowls. And so you can get them in a variety of different woods. Everything is on site-wide on Holland Bowl Mill is 20% off. If you buy a minimum $150 bowl for chopping, you will get a free Mezzaluna knife.
140, isn't it?
No, it's 150.
Oh.
I think it's 150. Double check me, but I think it's 150.
Well,
so,
I've got the page open here.
Okay,
look
so
at
look.
it. We'll
Tom's
see-
going to look and verify.
show
I
him.
may have said the wrong thing. He's going to verify.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to share.
You're going to share the page.
We're going to share the page.
So it's 20% off of everything. If you already have your bowl for chopping salads, they have fruit bowls, cutting boards, wood utensils, lots of things that you can give as gifts. They have heart-shaped bowls, all kinds of things.
140.
Okay, Tom was right, and I was wrong. $140
Wow,
minimum.
that never happens.
Sure it does, all the time. And then they have a lot of other specials going on right now too. If your purchase is over $300, you'll get 2 free 9-inch cherry bowls. You also do get free engraving on the bottom of the bowl. So if you want to give it as a gift, or you want to just have a nice memory on the bottom of your bowl, you can do that. Up to 50 characters, that's free. And then all orders over $100, you get free shipping on that as well. And so, yes, Tom has something else.
When you're ready, I'll go over how the pricing shows up on their site.
Oh, okay. And so if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If you preface them with 2 or 3 question marks and end with 2 or 3, that helps them pop out at us. So let's see. Tanya's watching from London, Canada. I didn't even know there was a London, Canada. We do love Canada. We've been there a couple times and we do love it. So thank you for being here and watching today. Mary says, Happy Thanksgiving from Medina, Ohio. Major Brussels sprouts and pomegranate yesterday for our Thanksgiving meal. Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed that. I need to make that. I have all the ingredients to make that. Okay, Tom, what do you want to show us?
Okay.
Show and tell.
So when you follow the Nutmeg notebook link,
Which is below the video, you guys, where it says more under the video. All of the links for everything we're talking about today can be found there. We're trying to make it as easy as you can.
Not when you're watching on the TV. we do watch quite a bit of YouTube on TV.
We do.
But if we're like doing research on products or shopping for something, we do go to our PCs. It's much more versatile. But anyway, if you see this screen, then you know you've landed in the right spot. And what I wanted to mention is that it's not talking about the sale necessarily, but as you get into the products, and these are just like some favorite things that we recommend, you'll see that the prices, the regular price is crossed out and the discounted price is already entered. So there's no code needed. They ran a program to reduce all the pricing by the amount of the Black Friday sale.
Right.
So.
And there's my cutting board.
Oh, that's.
Highlight that.
Yeah.
So we're just loving the cutting board.
I got to use it to cut bread yesterday.
You did, from Holland Bowl Mill.
Oh, I'm picking the wrong thing.
It's absolutely beautiful. It has the juice groove around it.
Yeah.
And for us, that's fantastic when we're cutting like a pineapple, a watermelon, something like that where the juice wants to run and then, it gets all over your countertop. Well, it gets caught in that groove so it doesn't spill onto the countertop. And it's just a really great size, especially for all the cutting that we do.
And there's different prices here based on your wood and your size of board that you choose. So I like, we are showing them that. I like the big one because my breadcrumbs, when I'm cutting, stay on the board and they actually catch in the little crumb rail around the outside.
A crumb rail.
The juice groove, it's also
a crumb rail. I like that. You're so clever.
Okay, back to you. So anyway, so that site is all ready to go without any extra work from the visitor. So anyway.
Okay.
All
right. So if you have any questions about Holland Bowl Mill, you can put that in the chat, and we're happy to answer any of your questions, you guys. And we love interacting with you all. So, and Tanya says that it's 1.5 northeast of Windsor, Ontario. If you keep going east, 2 hours you hit Toronto. Miss Annie from Iowa. Tom and I used to live in Iowa. We lived in Sioux City, Iowa for 2 years, and then we lived in Davenport, Iowa for 10
years.
8 years?
Yeah, total 10.
Yeah, for 8 years. We love Iowa. So happy to have you
I got
here.
to jump in on that. We're back on my camera.
Yes.
So yeah, we started our life in Iowa on the west coast of Iowa. The west coast of Iowa. It does have a west coast. It follows the Missouri River from pretty much top to bottom. And then we decided we wanted to live on the east coast of Iowa. And so then we moved over and we lived on the Mississippi for another 10 years.
We did.
Or 8 years.
We did.
So yeah, so we lived on both coasts of Iowa. Most of the country does not realize that Iowa has an east and west coast, but I do.
Well, and in 1979, when we were living in Sioux City, we headed out in a snowstorm.
On Thanksgiving? We
on Thanksgiving to go to, we did one time, we did share it one time on a video on our channel. And we got stuck in a snowstorm trying to go to O'Neill, Nebraska to Tom's parents' home.
We spent the night in a farmhouse from a Good Samaritan farmer that came out into the blizzard and picked us up, pulled us out of the snowbank.
As well as a family from Minnesota who also got stuck in a big old van right behind us.
Yeah.
So it's like all of a sudden the road ended. It was just a huge snowdrift. And we were in a little Celica, a little 5-speed. And thankfully it had a built-in CB radio. I mean, the car that Tom picked out just happened to have that. And that actually saved our lives. So anyway, true story.
Yeah, because the car stayed in the stove bank, eventually got completely covered. And
Yeah.
we got hauled off, and then we jumped in the van with the Minnesota people, and then 'cause
Went
they
to the farmer's house.
and went to the farmer's house. And we had Thanksgiving breakfast, ranch style, on a real ranch in the middle of nowhere in Nebraska.
And she was like, hey, kids, don't worry. If you can't get out tomorrow, it's okay. I got plenty of food. I can feed everybody. And they had this huge, their just regular kitchen table sat 12. That place was huge.
It was a ranch house.
Yeah, it was huge. So anyway, we were able to get out the next morning after the plows came through, and the guys got out of the snow removal truck, and wiped snow off our windows to make sure somebody wasn't in there frozen. That was really creepy. So anyway, I think about that every Thanksgiving, and I'm just like, thank you, Lord, that we are still here.
I don't think about it Thanksgiving because it was holding my idea and insistence that we needed to go to my mom's house for Thanksgiving. So anyway,
we never made that mistake again.
No.
Then we had fear after that
Yeah.
of the
I've
of
never
the weather.
been stuck in the blizzard before that. So.
I know. Well, that one was a biggie.
Okay, all right.
So
Well,
anyway,
I'm coming back to you. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm digressing. Okay, so we want to move on. Do you want to talk about Vitamix next?
Let me see what's next on the show notes. What comes after?
Okay, you look and see what's next.
Okay, so here's what I'm talking about on the show notes. I'm just jumping back and forth here.
Adrian's watching from South Bend, Indiana, 1.5 hours from Holland, Michigan. You have to go one day and see. We've never been there, but a lot of our followers do go there, and they have great things to say about it. So, they're open on most Saturdays. So, Belinda, nice to see you as well. Tanya says we have a lot of snow here every winter. Oh, I do not miss snow. I think the first snowfall is really pretty, but then after that, when it gets all dirty from the cars and stuff, I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so here's, you're still going to be on the little window up here in case I need to go over.
I'm in the window.
A little paragraph from Tammy, and then the links in the show notes show the Amazon page with Tammy's holiday shopping ideas, and a separate link that goes straight to the Black Friday deals that I curated that list the other day. I went through all of our lists to find out what was on a hot deal and put it on there. And then the Vitamix thing is next. You're right, Tammy. You already did Holland Bowl Mill, so you kind of jumped ahead.
I did.
So that's right here.
Well, I needed something to start with while you were off doing your thing.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk a little bit about JOI. And then these are the emails, the links to emails that kind of give you an overview of each thing. So
Perfect.
So with that,
I just need to share something. Miss Annie says, I was educated about the two coasts of Iowa. I moved from Northern California to Iowa City for work. It's going to snow tonight. Love your story. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I like Iowa City.
yeah, that was like a nice town to go to.
It was. We used to have to, so when we lived in Davenport, and all of our family was back in Nebraska, and so we would go through Iowa City.
Oh, we used to stop and get lunch there at the. Is that where the banana colonies were?
No.
No.
We usually took food with us.
Yeah.
We didn't usually
I
stop
just remember it's a nice town.
because it was a long drive. It
Yeah.
was like 8 hours
Uh-huh.
to get to my mom and dad's, and it was more than that to get to your mom and dad's. So lots of good times in Iowa. We loved Iowa. Okay, so you're going to talk about Vitamix. So where do you want me to move? Do you want to sit here?
Yeah, let's just switch places. Or no, you can slide the machine over.
Okay.
You stay there and just slide the machine kind of in front of you, and then because I've got the sheets here.
Okay,
And
sounds good.
and first I'll bring up the site. Here, I'm going to move our turkeys.
You move our little turkeys. If you joined late, those cute little turkeys our grandkids made to decorate our table yesterday. It was so cute.
So when you click on the Vitamix link, you're going to get to this like action motion blending thing going on, and then their full page. There is tabs across the top up here, kind of in fine print. Products, recipes, why Vitamix, learn, support, and commercial. You click on products, and then that takes you to this category opens up with the different lines, Ascent and Propel. We're going to talk about a little bit this morning. And then if you're looking for one of the deals on reconditioned, you come over here and click on reconditioned, and it takes you to the reconditioned category. So you've really got to work their menu bar across the top up here. If you can see where my little mouse is, that will make your life a lot easier. So
okay, so for those of you who might be new to our channel or new to plant-based, a Vitamix blender is a high-powered blender. It has more power than your standard like KitchenAid blender, or I don't even know the brands of blenders anymore.
High-powered, extremely durable, extremely long-lasting. This machine, new, not reconditioned, comes with like a 10-year warranty. And we've heard from people that, had something that 8 years, 9 years, and they sent it in and
got it fixed,
covered and returned. So,
but they don't get. I do want to point out that they don't get a lot of returns.
No.
So, and Tom and I have actually been to the factory. It is in Ohio,
Cleveland,
in Cleveland, and we have been to the factory. We've been to the repair center. We've been to where
you should make a video on that.
We did.
Oh.
We have a few videos about our visit there. The Vitamix people, the people that work for Vitamix are extremely proud of being able to work for Vitamix. In fact, the hotel that we stayed in, the receptionist at the hotel, we said, oh, we're going to go visit the Vitamix plant tomorrow. And she's like, oh, I used to work there. She's like, I can totally take apart a Vitamix and put it back together.
Yep.
Do you remember that? It was so exciting.
She was excited to be a former employee of Vitamix.
Right. So we use the Vitamix blender just about every single day, sometimes multiple times in a day. Now, all the different models can do all of the same functions. The difference between the models are simply the aesthetics of it, I would say. So some are going to have all manual settings, and some of them will have touch settings. Am I saying the right verbiage? But they can all do the same thing. They can all turn rolled oats into oat flour. They can all make smoothies. They can all make a hot soup. Now, there's no heating element in this, but it is the friction from how fast the RPMs of this blade spinning that creates a hot soup. When we make our Chipotle nacho cheese sauce in it, which Tom often makes that, I have the seasonings already set up for him, potatoes and carrots ready to go. He just can throw everything in the blender, turn it on, and at the end, it will be hot. It takes about 5 to 6 minutes, but you can make a hot soup in it. If it's like a blended soup, you can make a hot soup right in it. So it will make amazing smoothies for you, salad dressings. I have a video that I did on our YouTube channel showing you how you can dry chop in it. So you can drop your cauliflower, your broccoli, your carrots, your red cabbage, your onion in there. You can dry chop it and then put it all together and make like a confetti salad. So, and I have a ton of Vitamix recipes on our blog at nutmegnotebook.com. I have recipes here on our YouTube channel. Also, if you
How can you find the Vitamix videos?
Yeah, so you would just put Nutmeg Notebook Vitamix
in the YouTube
search bar, and they will come up. If you're on Google or whatever search engine you use, Google Chrome, whatever you use, you can just use the search bar there and put in Nutmeg Notebook Vitamix, and all of the recipes on our blog will come up for you. Or factory tours or what have you. Yeah. So we use it constantly. I have waffle recipes, pancake recipes, where you just throw all the ingredients in the Vitamix, blend them up, and it's just so easy to make. Hummus in it, tons of things. So a lot of what we eat can be processed in the Vitamix. Now, does a Vitamix replace a food processor, or does a food processor replace a Vitamix? No, they are two different machines. And there are some Vitamix blenders that we can tell you about where you can get a food processor attachment that fits on it. And I have one and I love it. And so it's more liquidy type things are better in the blender, and then more drier type things are better in the food processor. And of course, with the food processor, with the blade attachments, then you can shred, slice, and do all of that as well. So now I'm going to turn it over to you, Mr. Kramer.
Well, we're not turning it over. We're just going to collaborate.
Okay, so first somebody wants to know what model we have.
Our everyday workhorse is the A3500, and they are not the current model. And you might still be able to get some versions of the A series, the Ascent A series, in the reconditioned area. And I have to look at the spreadsheet to verify that right now. I do have. And
so here, let's talk about that. So the Vitamix blenders are a higher end blender that's on the market, but there's reasons for that: longevity, quality, and customer service. And so you can buy less expensive blenders, but a lot of people in the plant-based community do find out that because of the hard work that they have to do, that they don't last as long. And Vitamix, we know people who are using 25, 30-year-old Vitamix blenders that were their parents, which is really amazing. So if they are at a price point that doesn't work in your budget for a brand new one, then getting a reconditioned one is a great way to go. Now, let's say, and reconditioned doesn't mean that it was refurbished. It's two different things. So let's say somebody bought a blender and gave it as a wedding gift, and the recipient didn't want it, so they returned it. Well, the store can't put that back on the shelf, so it goes back to Vitamix. Vitamix opens it up, looks at it, runs it through a 17-point inspection, and then they turn around and sell it at a heavy discount. And so a lot of our people have purchased the reconditioned models, and then they send us an email and they say, I think they made a mistake. I think they sent me a new one. Because
that may very well be new.
Yeah, and probably it is. And they always, anything that like the carafe will be a new carafe. And they make sure that, everything looks brand new. And so you're not going to get, it's not going to be like a 3-year-old Vitamix that somebody returned.
It's a new one that got returned that's technically still new. It's just been out and back, and so then it's sold under that different umbrella.
Or somebody might have used it twice and then returned it, what have you.
Yeah.
But you will get, it will be a new container.
Right. They do discount them heavily on the pricing. The warranty is shorter as part of that. Mm-hmm. It's a 5-year warranty instead of a 10-year warranty, or perhaps a 7-year on some of the models. You have to read what it says on the description on the site. So I wanted to do just a quick comment about the two Propel ones. And so I've got the X series kind of in the way.
Okay.
So
you want to bring that around?
Yeah.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Tom, I'm just going to read a few people's comments. Let's see. Tanya says, I had a Pro 750 for years, but sold it when I got the A3500. I have the food processor attachment and love it. So this is the Propel 750, which she did have, and she sold it to get the newer one. The A3500 and the new Ascent series have what they call Smart Detect, and those work with some attachments that don't work with the other blenders. And Tanya says, I use the dry grains container a lot too. I don't have the dry grains container, but I do go ahead and blend my oats in my regular container, and it works great to turn it into a flour. But if I wanted to blend up wheat or the other really hard grains, then I would want the grain container as well for that, the dry grains container, because it can be hard on the other containers, and plus the blade spins a different way in that container so that you get a better grind for it. So anyway, all of these, you can do the same things with all of them. So think about how you use a blender, what you want to use it for, and do you need presets so you don't have to think about how to set the blender, what setting to use, or are you okay doing everything manual? And if you look on the Vitamix website, lots and lots of recipes, lots of instructional videos. I have videos that will help you. I show you how to use the Vitamix. And so, yeah, I mean, once you get it, it's like anything else. Once you start using it, then you'll see that it's really simple and easy to use it. And okay, so here comes Tom again.
Okay, so just to follow up on where am I in the picture here? Yeah, I'm on the right picture. I just don't need this extra window open. That was confusing me. There are, using the link we provide down in the show notes, there are reconditioned A2500. And the difference between 2500 and 3500 and all that has to do with whether it's got 3 programs, 5 programs, or no programs. And then also there's A3500s, heavily discounted, using our link. Those are called affiliate promotions. They offer the reconditioned discounted ones through their affiliates like us. Mm-hmm. And you won't see them on site. They'll be the regular reconditioned price on site. So if you go into the site and click on the 2500 or the 3500 and look at the cart, you'll see a discount in there from Nutmeg Notebook, which shows up in the cart. You won't see it on the selling page, you'll see it in the cart. So if that's something you're interested in, look there. If you have any other questions about that, then shoot an email to tom@nutmegnotebook.com and we'll answer it. So on Vitamix, these 2 models are the Propel series, and that's their main midline, the current model mid-priced series right now. And there's the 510 model, the Propel model 510, and the Propel model 750. The difference between the two, and I can't see which one is which here.
This is the 750.
Yeah, the 510 has 3 automatic programs here, and the 750 has 5 automatic programs.
Then this has the 48-ounce container.
Yeah, with the gray top.
And this has the 64-ounce.
And the mini plunger. And 64 ounce with the standard full-size blender like you see on all of the other full-size blenders.
So Tanya has a question. How does the Propel differ from the Pro 70? Other than it looks like the knobs and dial are different.
It's going to be cosmetic and what the carriage size are, what the lid is like, or the thing. And I don't know the details of Pro 70. The motors are all equal. They're all using the 2.2 horsepower motor. So the difference is the subjective, the visual appearance, and the programs, size of carafe, style of lid.
And some have no programs. Some of the blenders have no programs where you do everything manually.
Yeah.
So, but you will soon learn how to blend everything.
Right.
And all the recipes on the Vitamix website have the directions on what to do.
And we've had some questions in the past, going back several years. If you're looking at sites like Costco, they have their own model number. Vitamix makes a model for Costco. It's not one of the model numbers that you will find on our factory website or that you can get directly through us. That's those models, same motor, but they're only through Costco.
Right.
So, you know, one thing I like about the stuff that we get directly from Vitamix, and it's the same reason I buy all my laptops directly from Dell. They know me. They have the inventory of what my gear is. They know what's in my technology kit. And so if I need service or anything, they bring me up and they've got all of...
Talk to the people.
They've got...
I already know this. Talk to the people.
she says she knows all this stuff. So anyway, I like buying the stuff direct of this caliber because then there's a record of your purchase. There's no question about it in terms of coverage. I mean, you would be covered by those other vendors that this is a straight line to Vitamix. So anyway, the pricing thing going on with these two models. There's two promotions going right now. There's the holiday sale, which goes all the way through December 27th. It started on the 16th. And that features, from what I've got sitting in front of me here, the Propel 750. It's $150 off of the regular price. So instead of $629, it's $479. So you'll see that when you get on site. For Black Friday, they brought up the Model 510, the one with 3 programs, and they're taking $200 off of that one. So it's a lower starting price to begin with, plus $200 off. So instead of $499.95, it's only $299.95. So
For which one?
For the 510. So that competes
Well, this
with
is $750.
Yeah, this is the 510. This is the 750.
There we go.
They're on the other side. 3 program, Model 510, 5 program, Model 750.
Okay, and remember, this one has the 48-ounce container, and this one has the 64-ounce. So a 64-ounce is good if you want to make, you know, like 2 smoothies at a time. You can make 1 smoothie in here at a time. And you can do everything in here that you can do in this one, just a smaller quantity in this. But you can also buy different size container for your blender base as well.
Yes. So, and there is...
But that's what you want to look at when you're... So look at the details, read the description so you know what size container you're getting. Now, in order to do like a salad dressing or a sauce or something, you have to have enough liquid to cover the blades in the container in order to get a really nice blend on it. So a lot of times when I'm using the 64-ounce, I might do, you know, double a recipe for a small sauce or a small dressing to make sure that it covers the blades so that I get that nice creamy consistency that I'm looking for.
A number of folks will start out with, I mean, you can get either model, either base with either container and then add the other container if you wish for $99 on the sale right now. The extra containers are typically $149, which includes the lid and the cap and whatnot. So containers are on the holiday sale and on the Black Friday sale at $99. So that's what's going on with that. So anyway, mid-tier, solid, 3 program or 5 program, the Propel series. So, and these are, you know, from the factory direct and available otherwise online. If anybody is like taking a deep dive on our Amazon stuff, there is one of the Vitamix models that I found on our Amazon sheet that was listed in there, and I did include it, but at my quick glance, the pricing was the same. So I would be inclined to say get it direct from, maybe you've got an Amazon gift card and you want to use it, there you go.
Yeah, that's a
That
good
would be
idea.
a good thing to use it for. Let's pull this out and bring in the X, and then I'll grab that processor. We can just talk about why the X series is different.
Sure. And then the really cool thing about Vitamix too, you guys, is that you get the tamper. And so I had a different brand of high-powered blender for my first high-powered blender, and it did not have a tamper, which was really problematic when I was making like a really thick green smoothie with tons of greens. Or, you know, I was making like banana and ice cream. And so having the tamper,
Very durable products. I don't know if you can hear all that crashing and
having the tamper, it is made to fit down the center of the carafe, and it is made so that it does not touch the blades. But what it does is it helps you push your contents down towards the blade so that it will get a really nice blend to it. And then this is also a little 1 ounce measuring cup. So if you need to add, you know, 1 ounce or a half ounce of lemon juice to something that you're making, you have it right here. And also it vents a little bit so that when you are making like a hot dip or a hot soup, then the steam doesn't build up inside of there. It is able to escape around that center piece.
I'll talk about pricing a little bit.
Okay, sure.
We can take any questions on the X Series. So the X Series is their latest, more modern looking body on the motor base. Essentially, it replaced the Ascent 3500 series machines. This is the new model for their premium product. There are 4 levels of the X Series. And that actually, we did a whole video. If you, in the search bar, put in Nutmeg Notebook, Vitamix X, then that video will come up where we talk about you know, charts and graphs and detailed comparisons of each one. For the sale, again, there's a holiday sale right now that goes on until the 27th of November, and there's the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. They're dramatically different. The X Series is on both sales. If you're going to get one and you don't get it this weekend, you have until the 27th to get $50 off. If you are going to get one and you do get it between now and before the sale expires on Monday, it's $150 off. So the prices vary throughout the range of the X2, X3, X4, and 2, 3, and 4. And then the X5 is one with like 13 programs or something. So $150 off the entire X line, regardless of model, is what's going on with this one. So,
Okay, so good question here. Mary Anthony says, so are all the containers interchangeable with the bases?
No, they are not.
So when you're looking at those, then you want to look, it will tell you what model they fit on.
The main consideration on the X Series is it does accept Tammy's favorite food processor, which fits right on this base. It's got what they call self-detect on it. The blender base now knows it's got a food processor on it, and so when you push the button, it will deliver the one single food processor speed, so it doesn't like take off into outer space. So there's a whole Nutmeg Notebook video on this food processor with a cooking demo. And so if you want to have all of the technologies and features available from Vitamix, then you'd want to look at the X Series or the refurbished A2500 or A3500. It's the Ascent series, either the old model or the new Ascent X series, that has the self-detect feature that allows the machine to use the food processor attachment.
Right.
So I tried to say that clearly and succinctly. Yeah. How did I do?
You did well. You did really well.
Okay.
So when you're on the Vitamix site, it will tell you what model the different, like the food processor fits on. And when you're looking at the different blender containers, then it will also tell you which blender they are for.
Put that back on here.
I'll put it back on there.
Yeah. So there is one more really super Black Friday discount going on, and that is on the E series, which is like, they were around before the Propel series I was just showing you came out. Mm-hmm. They are still currently on the market. and there's one with a personal cup adapter, and the cup that, the adapter that the personal cup goes in is included in that. And so their biggest discount is $275 off that kit. And so it nets down at $349. It includes the blender, the carafe, and also the little personal cup adapter. With the 48 ounce, Tammy prefers to blend in the small carafe rather than going to the personal cup adapter for the most part. You could use it for nuts, small amounts of dressings, stuff like that. It's not something that we make heavy use of.
No, because I'm usually batch prepping.
So, somebody asks us, what's your, if we were buying one, which one would we be getting? We'd be getting the X series of the current models so we could have the food processor or one of the refurbished previous model Ascent series.
Right.
Okay. Anything else on Vitamix?
Well, there's other things that are on sale too.
Yeah,
the immersion blender, which I absolutely love. Lots of different things that they have are on sale. We just can't cover them all this morning. There's so many.
There's a video just on the immersion blender. If you search Nutmeg Notebook Vitamix immersion blender, then a video will come up for that.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
All right. What is it that keeps chiming? Is that
is that my phone?
No, maybe it's one of the cameras, but both cameras are working here. So
I don't know.
We use our old iPhones for cameras. These were Tammy's new iPhone, and then her old iPhone you guys are watching through. So, I'm going to move this out of the way.
I love that you guys are chatting in the chat feed and talking about what Vitamix products you have and giving each other feedback about it. That's awesome. That's what community is all about. So I use the food processor. I love the food processor. I used it heavily to prepare for Thanksgiving because I was making my barbecue lentil muffins. I was also I made a double batch of the lentil loaf with the date glaze. And I love it because it's lightweight, it's super easy. My base is always sitting out on my kitchen countertop because we use it so much. And then I just pull my food processor attachment out and put it on here. And I love it. I had a very expensive, Tom gifted me a really beautiful Cuisinart food processor. It is so heavy that I would think, oh, I'm not going to make that because I don't want to have to get the food processor out.
Yeah, it was like a boat anchor. It must weigh 20 pounds.
It does, probably.
Heavy duty, but heavy.
Also really awful to clean. The Vitamix food processor attachment, super lightweight, easy to use,
and the base
very
is already
easy.
out, which is also heavy, but you don't have to move it.
Right, and it's super easy to wash it.
I have
too,
a
which
comment.
I love.
You just triggered a thought.
Yeah.
She mentioned that she used the Vitamix basically several times yesterday. The ideal list that we have on Amazon, or the Holland Bowl Mill, or the Vitamix, or the JOI, or what I had JOI almond milk in my oats this morning. Everything that's on our ideal list are stuff that we bought that we use. A lot of it is stuff that we use in our daily lives. Of course, some things, we don't use the juicer every day. We have, recently did a video on, have we published the juicer video?
No, the lemon juicer. I don't think it's up yet.
Oh.
Because we did the griddle, because we thought the griddle was something people would be using right now.
Yeah, we have a really cool heavy-duty juicer because she broke the other model twice.
Hey.
So anyway, it's stuff that we use. We see on YouTube a lot of folks go on to, in particular for Black Friday, and bring up pages and go just run through a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't have anything to do with their lifestyle or what they use. The stuff we're talking about is stuff that we bought that we use. Or at very least bought it and gave it to a relative or a friend and they like it.
Right.
So it's not just random stuff that we collected. It's literally our favorite things for our home and kitchen that we're willing to spend our time to talk about.
Yes, absolutely. So anyway, they're talking about the food processor attachment. And they love it too. So, and they're talking about the flat top. The flat top it doesn't have the chute in it. And so if you're mixing something up and you're not going to need to use the chute to add ingredients, or you're not using the blades to shred or slice, then there's a flat top that you can get to put on it. And it's so easy to clean it. Oh, I'm on number 2. I'm talking to the number 1 camera.
Okay.
And it's so easy to clean it because it doesn't have the chute and all of that. So it's very easy to clean it, dry it, and then be able to put it away. Okay.
So let's cover Amazon.
Let's
next.
do.
And I got to move this mouse a little bit closer.
Okay. So on Amazon, we buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, you guys, because we're super busy. And it's just so easy to do Amazon, and we can sometimes get things delivered the same day. What?
Well, let's go over how you've got this structured, and then you can talk about specific things.
Sure.
Okay, that work? Okay.
Perfect.
I felt like you were going to start uzzling.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, we got your hand on the uzzle box.
I know, but it's because I'm going to share with them what we played yesterday. It was so much fun.
I felt like
we got a new game for the family.
I felt like I got uzzled yesterday. I did. I did not win. So, okay.
You didn't win?
No.
Oh, the kids beat you?
Yeah.
The kids are so good at games. You know, their little minds just think so quick. And they are so good.
Yeah. So I'm here again to talk about structure. How did we put this together? Tammy did a wonderful job. I'm going to show it to you across the top here.
This is on our Amazon.
Yeah, so this is when you click on the link I have down in the show notes for our general site. It brings you to, when you see Tammy's face, you know you're in the right spot. And oh, there's Uzzle right there. So these are all gift ideas. And these are 5 pinned categories. Each category, you know, you can say has 26 items, 20 items, 45 items, 17 items. So this first page is gift ideas. The description is hidden here. I have to click, what's this one? Miscellaneous gift ideas.
Okay.
I'm just running through these 5 pin posts. This one is stocking stuffers under 10, you know, at or around $10. If you're looking for ideas for that. Again, we have bought and gifted all of this stuff already. It's not a guess. Those of you that watch this, you know that Tammy loves kitchen gadgets, and so
dishes.
This is a lot of our core stuff that we use in our kitchen during soccer season. We live on these water bottles because it's hot out there. And then the next category is my favorite, home appliances. I wanted to find this Breville guy right here. When did this waffle maker get in there?
I hope it's back. It was out of stock, and then it came back
in. They must have put it back because it came back in stock.
No, I put it back in because I saw that it was available
Well,
again.
there's no price.
Oh.
It says it's unavailable. So anyway, the Breville. We have had a ton of people enjoy these Brevilles. They used to sell for $500. They now retail for $3.99 because it's a legacy model. It's been out for 10 years. But now you can get a brand new one for $2.99. It's sitting right over there behind those flowers behind Tammy. If you look, if you look in the behind the flowers, that's Tammy's Breville right there.
Well, and we gave one to our daughter and her husband and their family for Christmas last year, and they use it literally every day. So, and they never had an air fryer before. Now it has like 13 different functions. So you can bake, you can broil, you can toast, you can air fry, it has a pizza setting, it has a dough proofing. I mean, it does literally everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of people tell us that they no longer use their big ovens, they use the Breville instead. And it holds that full-size one holds a 9 by 13 pan and a 12-cup muffin pan. So I use it all the time. It does a beautiful job. Can't say enough about it. It is awesome.
Yeah, this is the last purchase, October 8th of 2024. That would be the one that we bought for our daughter and her family.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
this has been an amazing device for us. So, I lost my thought where I was going after this. I got to get back to where I once was, back to the to the main idea list. Okay, and yeah, I'm back on it. So these top 5 are Christmas shopping idea lists. Tammy did those in advance. Those weren't necessarily about Black Friday, although when you click on them, anything that's Black Friday will show up
Yes.
with the red box. And then I built this list just the other day, and there is some redundancy in here, but this is stuff that we have enjoyed. There's that blender I was talking about. It's the models. Yeah, it's the Propel 750 for $369, and on our sale now, it is the 750. Oh, it's the 510 that's on deep discount right now. The 750 is $479. So that actually is a good buy on Amazon for that one. So anyway, a few items of things that I just scanned through our list, stuff that we bought, and saw that it was on Black Friday, and so I
was
popped it on
thinking.
here.
So the Bob and Brad
Yeah.
thing up there on the left.
Yes.
That I was thinking we should get that for David because he's been coming and using ours.
Oh, that'd be a good.
Wouldn't that
Christmas
be?
present
Isn't that
for
a good
him.
idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we love this, you guys. So we might pull a muscle or something, and my hands are not as strong as Tom's for pushing and digging in to get to a sore muscle on him, and so he bought this.
Where did you guys put it?
And it's right over there.
No.
But the case, I think he left the case upstairs.
Oh, we don't need the case.
Anyway, our son was here yesterday, and he was using it yesterday because he had a sore leg and a sore hamstring. And so we love this. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
So here it is.
It's got a timer. It goes 20 minutes, and then it's done. So, and it's always my back that's bugging me, and if Tammy's not around, I can actually get it. I can just hold it.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, and get some instant relief.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it works.
Oh, that might be
works
doing
great.
something wild to the mic. I shouldn't do that. Sorry, guys.
That's too funny. That is too funny.
All
So
right.
anyway, like I said, like Tom said, this is our tried and true stuff. We, have bought this stuff, we've used it, and we like it. If you want to go back to the kids thing, the kids category.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go over the general.
Or did you want to go over what's on your special Black Friday list?
No, I just was showing that. Where did it go?
So Tanya says the Breville holds a 5.3 liter Creuset, La Creuset Dutch oven. Yes, so you can actually, with the Dutch oven, you can turn it into kind of like a slow cooker by putting your Dutch oven in there. My lasagna pan fits in there. So in the summertime here in Northern California, we have a lot of days that are triple digit heat, and I don't want to turn on my big wall oven. It takes 15 minutes for it to heat up, and then it heats up the whole kitchen because it's this great big oven and I have one pan of something in there. The Breville heats up in just a few minutes, and it's smaller, so it doesn't heat up my entire kitchen, and I can bake muffins, bake potatoes, I can make my lasagna, my shepherd's pie. I can do so many things in it in the summer and not create a lot of heat in my kitchen. So I love it.
So I just have one pressure cooker I want to talk about on the Amazon list.
Okay.
And I just got to refresh I have to refresh my page here. And did it go where I wanted it to?
Mary says, I love my Breville. Got one too for my granddaughter for her bridal shower. That's so amazing. What a nice gift.
Okay, so there's always a standout deal on an Instapot specifically somewhere. And this year, this is in the Black Friday 2025 deals. It's on the second row of our Amazon page. And you see this second box here is the Instapot Duo 9-in-1, 57% off. So it's $59 for a full-size, the full-size 6-quart. You'll notice that if you click on the 3-quart, it's not on sale. It's actually $20 more. So I'm talking about the 6-quart. So make sure you're clicking on the right one. So that's been kind of the the baseline good deal price for 6-quart Instapots, which is the workhorse. I mean, we have the 3 quarts and we have the 8 quarts. It's the 6-quart that we have out almost every day.
Well, if I'm doing soups, I'll usually do my 8-quart because I like to double recipes, and I've made some recipes for the 8-quart.
I'm thinking
but you do rice and that stuff always in the 6-quart.
My Tom soup, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the I talked about, the standout deal on Vitamix was $200 off the model 510. The standout deal here is the deep discount from $139 down to $59 on the Instant Pot, as well as the $299 on the Breville Smart Oven Air, which I don't know how we can live without that. That thing is just, it still blows me away 8 years later. 8 years later, I'm still going, I'm so glad we have this. So anyway.
For what 8 years later? You bought
the Breville.
Oh, the Breville, yes.
I mean, we're coming up on 8 years, right? Yeah.
At least, maybe longer than that.
Yeah. So, okay.
We might have got.
All right, I'm going back to camera 1 so you can talk about
Uzzles. So go to the children's page. Sure. So this was, I kept seeing this being shown on Facebook, you guys, this Uzzle game. So think puzzle, but drop the P, and it's Uzzle. And so I went ahead and ordered it earlier this week, and it came, and so Tom and I started playing it, and it is addictive.
Okay, so this is the...
That's just the regular. Okay. I put just the regular single one on there, but I bought the set.
Well, it's in gift ideas. So is this the
gift ideas for children?
It's the first item in the children's page.
Yeah, but I just put the single one in there, but I bought the one that had the expansion kit in it. Because I figured that the grandkids were going to outgrow this one. Well, this is harder than you think it is. It says for ages 4 and up, and so then it comes with different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 cards. And so what you do is you draw a card, and everyone gets...
I'm going to put you on camera 1 for that.
Okay. So you draw a card, and you can have everyone get their own card, and then everyone gets a set of 5 blocks. They're numbered 1 through 5, so everybody gets 1 through 5, and then you have to recreate this design that's on here. And so with the kiddos, we did level 1 yesterday, and our grandkids are 2 of them. The twins are 7. And their big sister is 9. And so, only 4 people can play at a time. And it's so much fun. Like we played it for hours and switched, people in and out of it. And so, so really fun. And I would say that maybe 5 or 6 and up. I think 4 is pretty young unless they have help to do it. But anyway, really fun. We all ages enjoyed it yesterday. The adults enjoyed it as much. And then if you get the expansion, then you're adding more blocks. The expansion adds more blocks, has its own cards, and so it's just leveling up and making it more difficult. So, so anyway, really fun. You can let everyone pick their own card, and whoever gets theirs done first yells out, Uzzle. We also did timing, so we would pick one card and put it in the middle of the table, and then everybody would try to create that design, and I would set a stopwatch, and we would see who got it done first and how long it took them, and then how long did it take the second person to get it, and the third and the fourth. So anyway, if you haven't played this game yet, this is really fun, a good Christmas gift, nice to have, so you can just have something to play after dinner, which is really fun. And kids are always like, I'm bored, what can we do? So we have a lot of games and dominoes and all kinds of things. And so we have a lot of things on that page. Most of the things on that page are items that we have given as gifts to our grandkids, and they love it. So the other thing, can you show the page?
Which page?
The gifts for children.
Oh, you want me to show this page? Okay.
Yeah, just show it real
I didn't know
quick.
if you. I didn't know if you wanted me to back up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
And
the Yodo player at the top.
Over here.
Yeah, like our oldest granddaughter, who's 9, she's had that for a few years, and she absolutely loves it. And so you can buy different little play cards that go in it. It can be about astronomy, science things. It can be, things about Disney characters, animals.
You can really manage the content that your child's getting in an electronic device that is highly educational.
Right.
And controlled.
Yeah, exactly. And so that is, mom approved. For those of you who don't know, our daughter was a teacher before she started her family, and now she homeschools her 3 children. And so she is all about educational toys. Our grandkids don't, they don't have iPads, and they don't have phone time, and that kind of thing. They're not on electronics. They do use a computer for some classes for their homeschooling. So she's all about creativity, using their mind, expanding their world. And so, she recommends, I always ask her, tell me what you'd like me to get for them, because she does all the research and finds the great stuff. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share about that. And then we can move on to the next thing. We're going to talk about JOI. The JOI milk products. If you have followed us for very long, you know that this is our favorite. I got to see which way for the camera. This is our favorite brand of non-dairy plant milks. And so we do get the big bucket of the JOI almond base. It's creamy, and you just simply, scoop out a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons per cup of water, depending on, how rich you want it to be. You have total control over that. I love it when I'm cooking or baking, because I can just add the base and then the equivalent of water for however much milk that I'm needing for a recipe. So salad dressings, and if I'm making a cream soup or whatever I'm making. So it's really reasonable, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, because you're not buying individual cartons of already pre-made milk that is mostly water. And so we're paying for that carton, and we're paying for the water. And very high quality. They have regular or organic. And then they also, it comes in, you can get almond, cashew. They also have, and that's for the milk base that is creamy. And then they have the powdered ones, which I also like, because this is really great when you're traveling, because you can reconstitute it with water. And so people, you want to have oatmeal in your hotel room, but you don't have a cooler. You're flying to a destination. And so I'll just put this in a container and take it with us, and then we can reconstitute it as needed. And so in the powder line, they have oat milk, almond milk, soy milk powder, and a coconut milk powder. So they also have some creamers. You have to look at the ingredients in the creamers, because some of the creamers do have some added fat to them. They have MCT oil, which is a medium chain triglyceride fat molecule that is derived from coconut oil. I have no idea, the properties of that. Is it good? Is it bad? How much of it's in there? I don't know. I'm just telling you for the creamers to look at the ingredients. So the JOI stands for just one ingredient. So the pastes, the cashew or the almond, is one ingredient. It is just almonds or just cashews. The oat is one ingredient, just oats. So the almond powder, one ingredient, just almonds. So we love this. It has really good flavor, easy to use, and doesn't take up a ton of room in the refrigerator or the pantry. And so we have a link for you, and you get 35% off for Black Friday when you spend $80 or more. If you decide to sign up for a subscription, so, every so many weeks you want sent a certain amount of it, then you will get an additional 18% off for any subscription that you decide to do. So we love the JOI products. We've been using them for a number of years, and except for my soy yogurt that I make, then this is my milk choice. My soy yogurt that I make, I do use the Trader Joe's soy milk because it's just 2 ingredients, and easy to go to Trader Joe's and buy that. Otherwise, love this. So, and Tom's putting the links also in the chat.
It's everything from the show notes, and so if people want to just click on the chat, they can. The link
great.
on the chat, yeah.
So for 35% off when you use our link, and Tom, I don't have anything about a code, so they don't need a code for the JOI milk, no code.
Yeah, they do. It's in the show notes.
They do need the code. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's let me read that to you because it's a big discount, but you got to have the code in there.
Okay, and
it says in the show notes, enter code JOYSAVE35 at checkout to receive the 35% discount.
Okay, JOYSAVE35.
And it says site-wise, but it should say site-wide, which I'm checking now.
Okay.
I'm fixing now.
So that's the code you'll need, JOYSAVE35, to save that 35% off when you have a minimum $80 order. So on $80 or more.
Yeah, and it says that in my chat comment I just made.
Okay, perfect.
Code JOYSAVE35 at checkout to receive the discount.
So it's JOI, JOI, save 35. No spaces, all one thing. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, perfect. Anything else?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm
asking that other person that's sitting in that
Are you talking to me?
I'm asking that other person that's sitting there.
Tammy?
Yes.
There's always something else.
It's true.
It's a never-ending story.
It's true.
Okay. All right. No, I just dropped all those links from the show notes in there, so.
Okay, perfect.
Into the chat, so they're there.
Okay. So let us know, do you have any other questions about...
Now, is your hour up, I think?
I think we're past the hour. I think we ran over.
Okay, I'm on overtime then.
You're on overtime.
Yep.
It is. So anyway, I hope you have lots of fun shopping today and over the next few days. Get your Christmas shopping done. I have a wee little bit of it done, but I'm not going to any stores today. I do not like the crowds.
No, we don't do the physical store. We're kind of online when it comes to shopping.
We are these days.
So
we've gravitated towards that.
Yeah, I do local stuff for repair materials.
Yes.
Home Depot. You do
Clothes.
Target. You go to Target.
Yes.
So
let us know. We'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Let us know if you have any questions about anything that we've talked about today, because we'd be happy to answer your questions.
Yeah.
And what else?
There are other companies that, if you have been following Nutmeg Notebook, in our regular show note links, and I'll go ahead and put our supporting vendors in the bottom of these show notes, whether it's California Balsamic, might have some stuff going on. They're the links to our
Well-being.
Books. I'll put in there. Well-being might have something going on. So I'll put all of our supporting vendor links down in the show notes below the Black Friday featured promotions. There might be other promotions out there is what I'm really trying to say.
Yeah.
So.
And then if you don't have any of our online courses, these are 2 courses that we have. We have the batch cooking with Tammy and the beautiful chopped salads, which is very helpful if you get that Holland Bowl Mill bowl.
And
then,
be sure to use code Nutmeg30 for 30% off your purchase.
That's right. Thank you.
Did I do that right?
You did really good. Really good. You could do commercials, honey. And then we also have these books. So this is the Cream Cheese and Crackers, Chips and Dips book that we collaborated with our friend Shada from Healthy Cooking with Shada on. If you don't already subscribe to her YouTube channel, please do. She's a fabulous plant-based cook. And this is a great book to get for the holiday season because we make the cream cheeses out of tofu. But if you're allergic to tofu, you guys, there are other options on the market that don't use soy. And there's different types of tofu that you can get that are soy free. So you can still make these sweet and savory dips and sauces, and then we also have crackers that you can make at home in your dehydrator or just in your oven. And then cooking for company, 10 different menus, tried and true, things that our family and our friends love. And I've curated the menus for you, and Tom has done a great job of getting all the recipes organized in here. So these are ebooks, but you can print them out. We give you permission in the ebook when you download it, and you can use that same code, Nutmeg30, to save 30% off of any of these. And to get these, you would go to nutmegnotebook.com and click on shop. What do you have to add?
If you're cruising for ideas, go to the electronic version, the ebook, because all of the index is hyperlinked to the recipe and then back again. So so you can go to a recipe and then at the bottom of the page you go right back to the index. You don't have to scroll. I made it so you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you spent a lot of extra hours doing that so that they would be easy to use. And you can add them, you can download it to your computer, to your phone, and to, if you have an iPad or some other electronic
then you can
notebook.
use those hyperlinks,
Yeah, and then you can use those hyperlinks, and it's right at your fingers, really easy to use in your kitchen, just to set up your phone, your computer, or your iPad.
I downloaded the manual to our car, to the Toyota, and it's not hyperlinked, and it says, and I was asking you what that one button was for. There was a button that we didn't know on the console what it was for. Well, the answer was on, I asked AI where in the manual is this button discussed, and it said on page 326. So I went to the manual in my phone. No hyperlinks. So I had to scroll and scroll to get to page 326. And I was like, come on.
It's such a pain.
You know, it's a big company. Can they not? Hyperlinks are free. You don't have to pay for them. You can use them as many times as you want. So hyperlink, you know, is where it jumps straight to the page you want. So
and then we have an arrow to take you back where you were.
Back to the index. That was my idea. I was so pleased with myself over that. Yep.
Yeah. He did a really great job with that, you guys. So I know a lot of people aren't fond of ebooks, but we've made it as simple and easy for you as we possibly can to be able to use them without frustration.
Okay.
So would you please give us a thumbs up? It really helps us here on our channel. YouTube looks at that and says, oh, people like that video. We'll recommend it to somebody else.
And thank you for using the links. It helps support the channel. You know, in the recent weeks, you know, Tammy's put out a string of recipes, one after another. I think I did slide one product review in there, but there was a whole string of upcoming Thanksgiving recipes in there, and we were getting lots of comments on those, people making them and loving them. So
lots of pumpkin recipes for sure.
So anyway, there are fees from GoDaddy and the website and website security I just paid. So it helps offset that stuff.
It does, because there's, you know, people think, oh, well, YouTube is free and, you know, your blog is free and email's free. It's not. When it costs us a lot of money to maintain all of those things. And so, and we weren't planning on that when we when we retired. We
Yeah.
did not figure that into our budget. So when you do use our links, it does help us fund all of the costs that we incur.
Yeah, the hosting fee
doing
from
this.
GoDaddy is in the thousands now. So
Yeah.
anyway.
It's gotten expensive.
Okay.
So anyway, have a great holiday weekend. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And if you do use our links, thank you in advance for that as well. If you have questions later, if you're watching this as a replay, if you have questions, you can email us at either Tammy, T-A-M-I, or Tom, T-O-M, at nutmegnotebook.com. And we will be happy to answer your questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So thanks for tuning in today. I'm Tammy.
And I'm Tom.
And
And
we-
until December 1st, we help you with one Black Friday deal at a time.
There you go. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.